Dr. Stanfield, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm pleased to tell both of you that it seems to me that we are making progress in this mediation. And I think if I can summarize, Dr. Stanfield, I communicated to Clive your willingness to tender an apology for what you said about him, and I think it would be very useful if you could do that yourself.
Would you like me to, in fact?
Yes, please, I think if you would.
Okay. Clive, I do regret having lost my temper and called you dishonest. I apologise for that, and hopefully we can put that behind us.
I accept your apology, and thank you for saying that. It takes a lot of courage to say that, and I accept that.
Okay.
You, Clive, you also mentioned to me that you felt that Dr. Stanfield was a good man. Perhaps you'd like to elaborate.
Yeah, I know.
on
There's
that.
no doubt. Our relationship was excellent, and I think that if we can find a solution here, we can maybe build on that relationship. The friendship and the business relationship that we could possibly work on. But it means a lot to me, the fact that you've apologized for calling me dishonest, and I respect you. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Well, I'm happy to tell both of you that I put the proposals that you had, the options that you'd mentioned, Dr. Stanfield, to Clive. Clive, would you respond to the third one? Don't worry about the first two for the moment, but the third one, which entailed perhaps yourself and Dr. Stanfield working together going forward.
Yes, I think. Can I call you Joe?
You may, with pleasure.
Thank you, Joe. I think that what I would like to see is that we find a way to take this very exciting product into South Africa, into Africa. We could do very well doing it together, and some form of partnership between us. I can put the capital. I need your medical experience of this as well to promote this product. I see synergy between this product and your dream about the sporting industry, working in the sporting industry, helping sports people. So what I would like to see is us take this brand, build it, develop it, and take it into Africa together. But I do have a condition to that. I can't have Sue around. It's just not going to work for me. The trust between us is just gone. So that's going to be the only condition to that, is that Sue is not in the picture.
Would you like to respond, Dr. Stanfield?
I have no feelings one way or the other as far as Sue's concerned, except that she seems to have done my books in a very nice way. I'm not sure why you don't want to have her involved, but that's your prerogative. What I would just like to clear up in my own mind is I actually don't think that Sue's been the architect of anything that has happened here, and I think that she's been quite honest from my side. But if I take a step back and say, is that going to be the impediment to turning this business into a successful venture, then providing that Sue's correctly treated in terms of basic conditions, etc., then that's a business decision that we have to take.
Yes. I don't want the thing to be all about Sue, this dispute and this potential between us. So I'm going to, maybe I have allowed my emotions to form my opinions, and I have maybe jumped to conclusions about the accusations of theft, and maybe that's just not the case. So yes, the only thing I want you to acknowledge is that my relationship with her is broken down completely. I can't work with her. So what I hear you say is that you're prepared to, you accept that. And for that reason, I want to congratulate us and thank the mediator for helping us solve this case today. Right.
If I may ask, going forward, you the businessman here, what would your proposal be? How would you see this being structured?
Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a bit of negotiation still between me and Joe in terms of the roles that we're going to play in this business, to what extent he's going to be involved. So, I think that on a long-term basis, I probably would require a doctor involved in the business. But I'm not going to require him to do the business side of things. I'll do the business side of things. I'll do the business plans. I'll do the rollout. It probably makes sense for us to enter into some kind of a JV or partnership agreement so that our roles can be specified, and also our expectations from the business.
How do you feel about that?
Providing that it's in concert with the Health Professions Council's ethical rules, which I'm bound to, that's fine. I'm quite happy that you handle the business side. There are very specific constraints by HPCSA. We'll look at those together and make sure that
Absolutely,
the
yes.
business and I abide by them. Then I'm happy.
Thank you.
If you're in a partnership or a joint venture, it might be useful if we record in your agreement a basis. I'm not suggesting that you need to agree that today, but do you have some sort of a basis in your mind that you would be prepared to put on record, or would you like to rather think about this more?
Well, I mean,
in terms of partnership sharing.
Yeah, I think that it really, I think there is, we need to you know, I'm going to be putting in the capital for the business. So I think in terms of partnership sharing, I probably would, look, I think I'm prepared to go on a 50-50 basis. If that's good enough for you, we could work on that basis.
I stress at the moment we would have to look at this in terms of HPC, because I can't share with you as a medical practitioner. I'm not allowed to share with you as a partnership in a medical business. But there are certain ways that HPCSA allows, franchising, etc. So we can certainly look at
work that out.
There are ways
we could
to
make
look
that a
at
condition,
Absolutely.
but it seems to me that then, gentlemen, you have an agreement, and we've reached the stage where perhaps we can reduce that to writing.
Yes.
And you can both sign it.
Thank you very much.
My congratulations.
Thank
to
you.
both of you. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Good, guys.
Thanks.
Good luck for the future.
Thank you.
All the best.